Welcome everyone to Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. I'm your host Harley, as always joined by the wonderful Felix.
What's up?
Today we are going to take a moment of silence for those we have lost this week. I absolutely loved her in The Family Stone.
I remember her from Friday the 13th. I remember her having a mouth.
She
She was
had it
really
in The
good in that.
Family Stone also.
She, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay, let's move on to the news. From Bloody Disgusting, Speak No Evil, James McAvoy starring in Blumhouse horror remake, releasing in spring 2024.
Check it out. Can James McAvoy do horror? I've seen a little movie called Split where he was awesome in that. He was awesome
I
in Split.
love this guy. There's a
Yeah.
guy on uh, TikTok and on Snapchat who looks just like this guy, and I
Shout out.
follow him.
TikTok guy.
It's like Boogeyman, something like that, but he looks just like this guy, and it is. I love him as an actor.
So check it out. You can even follow, actors that look like him. He is so good. But this movie slated to come out on August 9th, 2024. And it's a remake of a movie that just came out in 2020 in another country. Bloody Disgusting has it in their 12 best horror films of 2022, which I didn't even know this existed, whatever this movie is. But again, it's going to be a remake. It's going to come out next year. And they call it like it's a cousin to the movie Barbarian. So if you like the movie Barbarian, you're going to
For more
love Speak No Evil.
for more on horror, tune into our horror show. From comicbook.com, Star Trek Section 31 movie starring Michelle Yeoh announced.
Yeah, check it out. She plays Empress on Discovery. They said when they first hired her on, they knew they were going to do this movie like 4 years ago or something like that. But is it going to be on Paramount Plus? I think it's going to be on Paramount Plus. It wasn't 100% in the article.
I think it's going to be on Paramount Plus.
And it's just her. She joins a secret division to protect the Starfleet. And it's a continuation of Discovery, I would say, right?
Yeah. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, so I don't really know much of the Star Trek.
I know Discovery was a little divisive. I never watched it, but I love the lead. I should have got her name Sonia Green, maybe. She was on The Walking Dead, so hey, she was plugged there too. Walking Dead Maniacs on this channel, and when more episodes come out, we'll be here.
From Bloody Disgusting, Galaxy Quest move about a fake TV series and becoming a real TV series for Paramount Plus.
Check it out. This is going to be on Paramount Plus, like she said. It's going to be a writer from Breaking Bad. If that doesn't raise an eyebrow, I don't know what will. It's going to be one of the writers. They're looking for leads. I don't know if the old crew is coming back, but yeah, I'm not a fan of Tim Allen. I just don't like his sort of comedy. Yeah, him and Adam Sandler. You love him, I bet. Long story short, this is the only movie I've ever liked him in, and the only movie I'll watch. Like when it's on, I'll watch this movie. It's that
I
good.
love Tim Allen though, but Adam Sandler was here in Ohio a couple nights ago.
How'd that go?
I don't know, I didn't go see it, but he was pretty funny.
Okay.
I loved Galaxy Quest back in the day, and I loved Tim Allen in general. So hopefully they bring back the original cast that was in Galaxy Quest.
Well, they can't because Alan it's gone. So rest in
Well, at least
peace.
most of the original cast. From comicbook.com, Sonic the Hedgehog spinoff Knuckles cast announced.
It's going to be on Paramount Plus. Idris Elba's back to voice Knuckles. It's going to be a series, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a series of Knuckles training Wade, the character from Part Two, trying to make him like his protege a little bit. And I think that's going to lead up to Episode Three. I mean, Sonic Three, because it's going to be in between it, and they're making an issue to be in between it. So I think Wade's going to be a bigger character in Sonic Part 3. But yeah, it's pretty much all I have on this guy.
It has Adam Pally in it, and he was on the Mindy Project, and he was hilarious on the Mindy Project. For more on gaming, tune into Gamer Girls and a Guy.
Co hosted by
Me. From comicbook.com, Twilight series in development from Lionsgate Television.
this one's all you.
I am super excited for this one because I'm a huge Twilight fan. So is my daughter. From what it says, they're going to try to go into this like the same story,
But more
but
in
it's going to be
depth.
a different, yes, but more in depth.
I think Stephanie Myers is also coming back. She wants to produce it. But in the article it states that Lionsgate is really, really, really pushing for this. So this is something that's probably going to happen.
Well, no, she wasn't sure if she wanted to do anything else with the Twilight series because after the final movie, she was pretty well done with that series. And since she's released like the spin-offs of the books, like the adaptation from the male point of view, and it's got her back into the wanting to
To
do
be in it again.
more with Twilight. So there's a very good possibility that she's going to be a part of it. From Bloody Disgusting, Godzilla X Kong. The new Empire next MonsterVerse movie officially announced. My kids are
Godzilla,
excited for this.
if you look at the short little teaser, I guess, for it, it looks like an orangutan slash Godzilla. So it's a Rangazilla, maybe you can call it a Rangazilla. But I know he has Godzilla's powers because his eyes turn blue. But if you look at the picture from a far view and the way he's like sitting on his throne, he looks like an orangutan a little bit. So I think it's going to be a hybrid of both of them. And that's why, Godzilla and Kong have to team up to take him down. This movie slated to release March 15th, 2024.
If you guys want to see the trailer for this movie, go ahead and click the link below because I'm excited for this.
It'll be
My
in the
son,
comments. Yeah.
yes, it'll be in the comments. My son is a huge Godzilla fan. Like, he likes the original black and white Japanese anime
Is he
ones.
into those? That's pretty cool.
Yes. Like, he owns every one of those movies, and he's got a whole bunch of Godzilla figurines. Like, one Christmas, he wanted nothing but Godzilla toys. Do you know how hard it is to find different Godzilla toys when he already had almost
All
every
of
one
them.
of them to begin with?
My cousin's the same way. He loves these movies.
Like, he's big on dinosaurs and that franchise right there in general. From Joe Blow, Courtney B. Vance to play Cobra Bubbles in live action Lilo and Stitch.
I'm excited for this one. Lilo and Stitch live action. Yeah, he's a great actor. But I would the voice of Bubbles in the cartoons Ving Rhames. Everybody knows that. He also resembles the Bubbles in the cartoon. Man, you're really, really unless he didn't want to do it. I think they really messed up not getting him back to play Bubbles. But yeah, it's gonna be on Disney Plus. There's no date yet, but it is gonna be a TV show or movie.
I think it was going to be a movie.
Yeah, the article. I have a question mark here, so I don't think the article said. But yeah, live action Lilo and Stitch, so you can't go wrong with that.
Can't say much more to that because it's Lilo and Stitch. From comicbook.com, Jonathan Majors parts ways with management and PR firm in wake of domestic violence allegations. Also from comicbook.com, Jonathan Majors dropped from two movies' second ad campaign aimed domestic violence allegations. Also from comicbook.com, Jonathan Majors, more alleged abuse victims, reportedly cooperating with Manhattan DA.
Yeah, man. Where to start? There is so much. Let's just go down the list first, and then we can go from there. So, management, Entertainment 360 dropped them. PR firm was a lead company, dropped them. Met Gala asked him not to come. He lost two movies, Man in the Basement and an Otis Reed biopic. And he's lost two commercials. MLB Texas Rangers and the U.S. Army dropped them pending, how things turn out. More victims have come out. As she's just said, multiple allegations of abuse. Court date May 8th. What is the MCU going to do? He's the next, and we're not going to talk about the abuse and, all that. If you need help, please call. I think it's, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the movie side of this because we're the movie show. The MCU, he's the next big bad. Phase 5, I think, or is it 4 or 5? He's the next big bad, basically. And all the variants, there's like a million of him. So they're going to be in a little bit of a slump if he gets convicted. I think they're waiting for the verdict, and if the verdict's thrown out or it's not guilty, I think they'll go on with him. But I think they already have a plan, probably of a replacement, if not, because MCU don't play that. Disney don't play that. They don't play with this type of baggage, and Jonathan Makers is at this point a lot of baggage. Lastly, the Loki season 2. I believe that's already filmed, so it's going to be hard replacing him there if they do go that route. So we'll see what's up.
Our first trailer tonight is The Boogeyman.
When there are scary things we don't understand, our minds try to fill in the blanks. Sometimes the best thing to do is to face it. So this light is going to be completely solid like it is right now. Then gradually, it's going to start flashing until it's totally dark. So you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? See? That's not so scary, is it? Just you, your sister, and me.
You're doing okay. It's not real. It's okay. It's okay. It's all just in your head.
Katie, there's something in my room. You believe me, don't you?
There's no such thing as monsters. You need to grow up. I'm serious, Sawyer. I need to be alone.
You're both having these manifestations. What is this supposed to be?
It's the thing that comes for your kids when you're not paying attention.
Dad, you have to listen to me.
Okay. I'm listening. Sweetheart, let me handle it.
I gotta say this, Harley. What is the Boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
I'm so looking forward to this. It's
As a
creepy.
matter of fact, that was the. It was there. I set it up for you. No, on the real, this is yeah. It looks a little creepy. It has a little girl from Megan. No, that was her
Mhm.
from Megan and Black Widow. Also, it's a short by Stephen King made into this movie. I want to see this. Looks
And the
really good.
strain the director from Stranger Things is supposed to be doing.
Yeah, something like someone from Stranger Things. I missed that, but it's the first time I've seen the trailer, so I was like in awe. It yeah, it excited me. I want to see this. It wasn't even on my radar until you brought it up.
That seems to be happening a lot lately. I've been
Yep,
introducing a lot of trailers you didn't know about. That's the point of the movie show.
that's the point of the show. You got to learn something. If you walk away from this show knowing something you didn't know before, we did our job.
Coming soon. On April 26th, we have Winona Judd Between Hell and Hallelujah on Amazon Prime. On April 26th, we have Are You There? God, It's Me, Margaret with Kathy Bates. The Black Demon with Josh Lucas. We also have Big George Foreman, The Miraculous Story of the Once and Future Heavyweight Champion of the World with Chris Davis. Polite Society with Rita Ora. From Black with Anna Camp. Clock with Jay Ali. AKA on Netflix. We have Citadel on Amazon Prime. We also have Peter Pan and Wendy on
Well, that's coming
Disney
out. All right,
Original.
that's what's up.
We have Headless Chickens on Max Original. On May 1st, we have White House Plumbers with Woody Harrelson on HBO Max. May 2nd, we have I'll Be Watching You with Seth Michaels. On May 4th, we have Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story on Netflix.
Don't forget also on May 4th, be with you. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. What's the main movie coming out? Because nothing popped up.
Um, there really isn't a big one coming out this week except the Peter Pan.
Then that's what I'm excited to see this week. Then what about you?
I'm excited for the Queen Charlotte. It's
What is
a
that in?
spinoff. It's a spinoff of Bridgerton. It's the story of the queen that's on these, and it goes into her life story. And if it's anything like Bridgerton, it's gonna be steamy.
And you like steamy?
Yes. Now let's move on to our second trailer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
We're ready to forget the further, once and for all. My brain just been foggy past few years. All I ever wanted was to be a good dad.
Dalton.
Mom. Renee.
Did you ever try and get help?
Nah, I'm just trying to push through.
Why don't you drive Dalton to college? You still have a few weeks before your students show up, right? Just an idea to reconnect. I know it's been tough with you too.
The balance of light and dark is what we're after.
You're in the art school, I take it?
Yeah. You go here too?
Yes.
Draw an experience that defines you.
When I was 10. I was in a coma. But I don't even remember being sick.
Sink deep into your memory and let's see what light can find.
I'm seeing crazy stuff.
I think these drawings could be clues from my past.
There's so much you don't know.
And I was too scared to tell you the truth.
Our family has been keeping secrets. They suppressed our memories, but I can still feel something following us.
There's only one way to find out.
I feel like I'm getting closer to something. Or something's getting closer to me.
When you awaken the dead, the further you travel, the riskier your journey will become.
You know me, James Wan, love that guy. He's producing. I don't think he has his hands too much in it, like he did the first two. With Lee Whannell back,
And it's
written by
Blumhouse.
him, written by him. Yeah, produced by put out by Blumhouse. The first three were awesome. I think the key one, which was the last one, was okay. But going back to the original family in the first one, them remembering what was turned off. I think the couple are divorced too. No, it seems like he's in that house alone, and the way she's talking to him, they may have even gotten a divorce or split. I like that they have the kids back. It's the original kid from 10 years ago. So I like when movies do stuff like that, keep the same characters and the same actors. So I'm looking forward to this one. I really
I
am.
like horror movies that make me jump, and if you watched while it was playing, it made me jump a few times.
Yeah, we got the green room on the
I'm
side,
looking
and
forward.
so you're looking forward to this. I can tell.
So, Felix, what are you watching this week?
This week I'm caught up on Ted Lasso. I know I brought it up a few weeks ago. I'm caught up on it. I started watching it on my by myself. You get invested in the characters. I think a show's good when they make you care about the characters, and you do. Even the supporting cast. Some of the soccer players, or as they call it, football players. Um, they all got their own little stories too. So, if you have Apple Plus, check out Ted Lasso. What have you watched this week?
I had been getting caught up on Grey's Anatomy and Station 19 because I was like 6 episodes behind. And today I saw a trailer for Wolves on Prime TV with Jason Momoa in it. So I started that this
Is that
morning.
any good?
Well, I've only watched a couple episodes in it, and it's pretty good from what I've seen so far. But it's got Jason Momoa in it, so well, that is it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. For Felix, myself, and the entire squad, see you next time.
See ya.